Well, thank you, Rocco. I appreciate your time today.
My pleasure.
Awesome. So we'll pretend we haven't known each other for 20 years and like it's a more of a brand new interview.
Okay.
But very excited to hear your insights today on the field of consulting. And to get started, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, how you got into this?
Okay. Well, my name is Rocco. I got into consulting through an engineering background. I did my undergraduate in New Hampshire and sold a table saw to the right guy. I had to swing a lot of hammers and build houses to pay for undergraduate. So I sold a table saw to the director of a subsidiary of a German manufacturing firm that had just recently opened in New Hampshire, right next to my apartment. And he offered me an internship. He liked the technical way that I described a table saw. So at first I thought, yeah, sounds cool, but internship sounds like free work. And when he came back in to pick it up, he asked how come I hadn't sent him my resume. And I said, well, because it sounds like free work, I'd really like to. He says, no, it's not free. We pay pretty well. And when I talked to him about it, it actually paid twice what I was making at the hardware store. So I immediately sent him a resume and was working there in a couple weeks. And it was really fun. So then that took me to Germany. When I moved to Germany, I hadn't finished my degree when the whole rest of the group went. So they put me into a different program where I was able to do my master's while I was working in Germany. And I started managing right off the bat. So I didn't really speak the language. And so I had to start managing people directly. An engineer at a big company in Germany is a de facto manager. I had a couple of draftspeople working under me. And also because I was in product development, it was up to me to project manage people from other departments, whether it's sensors, flow control, infrared imagery, slow motion camera, whatever it would be. So there was always a management component. But I didn't speak the language. And so I really learned early on in my career to manage by listening. So I listened really intently. And I think that quality has helped me dramatically throughout my career, and especially in being a good coach and a consultant. That because I never had the language tools early in my management, I never had the compulsion, or frankly, never the ability to just talk too much to my people. I just let them talk and tell me what they were going to do. And that may well have been a very good skill to have learned early. I also learned German fluently while I was there, as you know. From there, left Germany, was recruited by a spinoff of WSU, that's Washington State University, a spinoff of their technology. They brought me in to help commercialize it because I had a patent in pneumatics and acoustics and mass production, and so they wanted that kind of help with this product. That product was really fun. We ended up raising $180 million in that company, commercialized a different version of the product. From there, I spun off my engineering and management consultancy, and I do sort of mix of consulting in general for product development. I also do some technical engineering work. Most of that now is checking, high-level calculation, product strategies, how it aligns with manufacturing, and expert witness work. And I just recently, in the last two and a half, no longer now, 3 years, branded a separate entity out of my company specifically for business coaching, allowing me to reach down into other fields. And it's been really fun. I've enjoyed it. I've learned a lot. And I draw the distinction between coaching and consulting like this. If you hire me to coach you because you want to become a great marathon runner, I don't run laps for you. I help you with accountability. I help you set up programs. I give you new perspectives. I work with your motivation. We deal with the human aspect of maybe blockers, why you're not getting the things done that you already know you should be doing. But I don't run laps for you. Consulting is all of that, plus I contribute specific actionable tactical skills as well. And so that's the rough way I draw a line between those things. And that's how I work in my business.
That's a great distinction. Appreciate it.